Penelope McCarthy is 80 years old. She sits alone in the house she once fought so hard to keep. But this wasn't always her life. 32 years ago, she was a different woman, younger, hopeful, and determined to hold everything together. In 2022, Penelope's marriage ended. She was 48 years old. She had 3 children, Sarah, 15 years old, Emma, 13, and little Michael, just 6 years old. Her husband left. The bills didn't leave. The mortgage didn't disappear. The grocery store still needed to be paid. So Penelope made a choice, or rather, she had no choice at all. She started working double shifts, mornings at the hospital, evenings at a clinic. She was a single mother in North America, and single mothers don't get to rest. They don't get to choose between survival and presence. They have to be both, or at least they have to try. This is what survival mode looks like. It's not dramatic, it's not violent, it's just quiet. Day after day, Penelope left for work before her children woke up. She came home after they'd eaten dinner, sometimes dinner they made themselves. Sarah learned to cook at 15 because someone had to feed the family. Emma learned to be independent because her mother wasn't there to lean on. Michael learned that mom coming home meant she was tired, and tired meant don't bother her. Psychologists call this survival mode. Your brain prioritizes survival over connection. Your body runs on stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline. You're not thinking about emotional intimacy. You're thinking about, will the light stay on? Can I afford the school uniforms? How will I pay for groceries this week? When you're in survival mode, your children's emotional needs feel like a luxury you cannot afford. But here's the thing about children. They don't understand survival mode. They don't understand economics, mortgage payments, or the healthcare system. They only understand this: my mother is not here, and if my mother is not here, then maybe I don't matter. Sarah had her first heartbreak when she was 16. Her mother was working the night shift. Sarah called 3 times. Penelope answered the first call exhausted and irritable. The second and third calls went to voicemail. Sarah learned not to call again. Emma developed an eating disorder at 14. She stopped eating lunch at school. She exercised for 2 hours every day. Her mother didn't notice for 6 months. When she finally did, Emma had already internalized a message: my pain is not important enough for my mother's attention. Michael played soccer. He wanted his mother to come to his games. He asked every week. Penelope came to 2 games in 4 years. After the 7th missed game, Michael stopped asking. He found belonging somewhere else, with friends, with strangers, anywhere but home. Children don't remember every moment, but they remember the pattern. They remember whether their parents showed up, not just physically, but emotionally. Sarah began closing herself off from relationships. Emma became a perfectionist, trying to earn love through achievement. Michael struggled with addiction in his 20s. And where was Penelope? She was still working, still trying to be enough, still believing that if she just worked harder, earned more, provided more, everything would be okay. Sarah moved to the West Coast. She calls her mother twice a year. Emma became a therapist. She helps other people heal their family relationships, but she barely speaks to her own mother. Michael spent years in and out of rehab. Penelope wasn't there for any of it. Not really. She was working. Penelope retired at 65. Finally, she had time. Finally, she could slow down. But by then, it was too late. Her children had learned to live without her. They had built lives that didn't include her, and Penelope was left with all the time in the world and no one to spend it with.
This is not Penelope's fault. This is not a story about a bad mother. This is a story about a broken system. In North America, we ask single mothers to do the impossible. We ask them to earn enough to survive. We ask them to be emotionally present. We tell them they should be able to do both, and when they can't, we judge them. We call them selfish. We call them neglectful. But the truth is simpler and sadder. The system is designed to fail. Affordable childcare doesn't exist for most families. Parental leave is minimal or non-existent. Healthcare is tied to employment. Schools expect parents to volunteer, but how can you volunteer when you're working 2 jobs? Single mothers in Western countries are asked to be superhuman. And when they inevitably fall short, the guilt consumes them. The children feel abandoned. Everyone loses. If you're watching this, you might be where Penelope was. You might be working too hard. You might be missing too much. You might be telling yourself, it's temporary, it's just for now. I'll slow down when things get easier. I want you to hear this clearly. It won't get easier. Time moves faster than you can imagine. Your children will grow up, they will leave, and one day you'll have all the time in the world, but they won't want to spend it with you. This story is brought to you by Before the Regret. We explore the hidden costs of life after 60. We talk about the systems that fail families. We share stories about healing, life mistakes, retirement plans, and life regrets. If you're struggling to balance work and family, if you're feeling guilty about your absence, or if you're a child watching this, wondering why your parent was never there, subscribe to our channel. You're not alone. Please subscribe. Please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And please, if you're a parent right now, put the phone down. Call your child, not to provide something, just to be present. Last year, Sarah called Penelope just to talk. Emma started responding to her emails more regularly. Michael brought his daughter to visit. It's not what it could have been. There are still gaps, there's still hurt, but it's something. And Penelope is grateful for whatever connection she can salvage from the wreckage of missed years. She's 80 years old. She's learning, very slowly, when it means to show up. Even when it's too late, showing up still matters. For parents, presence matters more than provision. Your children remember how you made them feel, far more than what you bought them. Small moments compound. One dinner together weekly, one undivided hour, one genuine conversation. These create belonging. You cannot work your way out of relational poverty. For children of absent parents, your parents' absence was likely not about you, but your pain is still real. You are allowed to grieve. For society, affordable childcare, parental leave, flexible work, these aren't luxuries, they're the infrastructure of mental health. We must stop asking parents to choose between survival and connection. We must build systems where both are possible. Thank you for watching. Please take care of yourselves and each other.